All right, welcome everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Uh Good to see everyone here. I got the little mix up here. All right, welcome back. What happened there? Interesting. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. Today is marketing is not marketing funnel. It is actually Black Friday marketing challenge, and today we are going to jump right into um another day. Today we're going to do our sales funnel map simulation today, right? So in the previous webinars, we went over some other things here. Let me just clean this up a little bit. There we go. In the previous webinars, we went over a couple things, right? We went over. Um, Let me show you. Let me show you real quick what we went over. I think everything was going on. Gremlins got me. All right. So the previous webinar, right? Not webinar, but previous challenges, right? We went over the high level market fund profits, right? I showed you guys that a little bit, right? I went over the calendar, how things are going, right? So as of right now, looking at the calendar, right? We are interesting. You guys are not seeing the screen that you're supposed to be seeing. Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. It's not updating. Okay. It's not good. Got it. Hmm. There we go. That's weird. Did not show up. All right. A lot of stuff going on here. It's going kind of weird here. As you know, this is live. This is actually live. All right. So, um, I shared you guys a calendar where we stand, right? So today is the 11th, right? We are live. Previously, we kicked off last Friday, a week from today, right? On November 4th, we started off the Marketing Funnel Challenge Live 21-day challenge, right? And then I went live on Monday and then went live on Wednesday. These two live sessions, right? I deep dived into our first steps or our planning stage. Our planning stage is to one, we did reconnaissance, right? And then and that was on Monday. We talked about reconnaissance. And then on Wednesday, we talked about selecting your sales funnel, right? And I kind of went over that on Tuesday. So now today, we're going to do our funnel map simulation and actually see if our actual funnel is going to work for us that we selected based upon our expenses and based upon our offers, right? We're going to see if it's actually going to work before we spend any time actually building a funnel and spend any money on advertising that funnel. Okay. So how does that look for us? So I wanted to kind of go over real quick, right? So then previously on Wednesday, I showed you how to select a funnel, and we're going to kind of focus because it's Black Friday. We're going to kind of, oops. All right. All right. Let me double check something here real fast. All right. I don't know why that keeps on. We had that glitch. All right. I'm back. It is really, really trying to not have the live stream go live. All these glitches. All right. So hopefully we don't have that happen again. All right. So we went over the stream. We went over the sales funnel selection cheat sheet, right? Last week on Wednesday, not last week, but on Wednesday, our last episode. And we can see here we had, we kind of pick in the less than $300 range, right? We're going to pick the lead and sales conversion low ticket funnel, right? Right. And so that's what we picked. And then I went over basically what that funnel looks like, right? And so I realized I made a mistake, actually, guys. But we went over. So you got an opt-in page. So the lead conversion funnel looks like you got an opt-in page. Then you go to a thank you page with an offer. And then after that, you go to an upsell page, right? And then a downsell page where they don't buy the upsell. And then you got one more upsell, which is a one-time offer number two. And so the price structure was basically you had a $7 main offer, a $49 main offer, a $97 main offer, and then a $297 main offer. And then based upon the main offer that you picked and then the price structure that you're going to pick, right, it determines the other prices down, upstream or downstream, your one-time offers, and then also your one time, your first one time offer, and then also your second one time offer. All right. And so I said, all right, so if you do a $7 main offer, right, and then you're gonna go, your next price range is gonna be $97. And if they don't buy that, they're gonna do a downstream, a down sell, sorry, of two payments of $49. And then you have one more upsell offer. Now it was gonna be $97, right? So oops. I saw that little quirk of mine. Sorry. So anyway, so then I said, okay, if you have a $49 offer, you're gonna go to $97, and then two payments of $49, and then 297. Well, I was wrong. I was totally had a forgot. I don't know what happened. Right. This totally made a mistake here. This is not actually not 290. It's not $97, right? It's actually gonna go to $297. So that is the next price structure offer. So you go from $49 to $297, and then three payments of $399, and then you do $997, right? Your last upsell offer. Right. So then the other ones were 97, 297, right? And then 297 was the last one, 997, and then three payments of 349, and then $497. Right. So those are your four price structures, right? One, two, three, four. Okay. So those are your four price structures. And so based upon knowing that, based upon your reconnaissance, what you did, right? You know your assets and what the demand is for what people are looking for. You're going to do a match, and then your homework was right to come up with what your free offer would be, and then what your other three offers would be for your main offer and the upsell offer, and then your two upsell offers, right? And so that was your homework and task you had to do. So, right. So you had that on your mind, right? So now what we want to do is we want to actually do the funnel simulation. We want to actually simulate, right? And see which funnel type is going to work for us and make sure it works with our expenses and with the price ranges that we're going to charge and make sure it works, right? And so what I have done, right, and I kind of share with you guys what the leads and sales conversion looks like here, right? You have, you're going to get traffic to an opt-in page. Can you guys see? Let me blow it up for you guys a little bit. So you're gonna get traffic to an opt-in page, and then they're gonna go to that thank you page with confirmation. Then you're gonna try to sell them something. Boom, right? That's how it looks. So this is kind of how the funnel looks. So I want to simulate this in my simulation software that I have, right? And that's what I always do, even with the clients. I do that, right? And so we're gonna simulate this, right, to make sure it actually works first. All right. So here's what we have here. So as you can see, here's our simulation software. We have it all mapped out in our simulator. And what I'm going to end up doing is I'm sharing with you the leads and sales conversions. This is our base. Remember Wednesday I talked about we have our base formation, right? Our base funnel, right? But off of that base funnel, I always have some tweaks I can make for different options. Okay. And one of those tweaks is actually going to be your pricing structure to see if it's actually going to work or not, right? Another offer will be you might move things around a little bit to get it to work, right? Because it's all about the conversion rate through the funnel. So, looking at what we have here so far, as you can see, we're going to have to take traffic. We're going to use Facebook traffic here. Let me move this out the way. We're going to use Facebook traffic here to kind of show you. I'm going to blow this up. Out of my way. All right, so now you can see, so we're doing Facebook, and then we got our little league matter, which is our opt-in page, and then we're saying we got 15% conversion rate, right? And this is basically standard, right? What's a pretty decent, good goal to shoot for? Okay, it's 15% on your opt-in range. Now, as obviously real successful people can do better than that, but hey, just gonna be conservative here. We said 15%. Right, and then you go to your main offer, right, which is going to be, either $7 main offer, or $49 main offer, or $97 main offer, or $297 main offer, right? And so right now, you can see I have it set for $49. And then you got to go through your conversion rates here, and then we go through some emails, right? Don't mind that, and then we go through our one-time upsell offer, our first one, which is at $297 here because we're offering something at $49, right? So the next one is go to 49, 297, right? So then we go to after that upsell, we go to our downsell, right? And which is going to be three payments of $99, and then we go to our OTO number two, which is one payment of $997. All right. And then we go to our confirmation page. So here's the cool thing about the simulation program, right, that we can do here. As you look over here to on the right hand side over here, I'm gonna hit the simulate button here, and then we're gonna see what this funnel will do for us. Oh, let me before I do that, one of the cool things here that we have, right, is that we're able to put our products, our traffic source in here. Our traffic source is going to be Facebook, right? And I'm going to say, just so you guys know, right, from our traffic source, we're using Facebook ads. I'm saying I want 1,000 visitors, and we're going to say that our click, our cost per click is $1.68. All right, that's going to be for everything. We're choosing $1.68 as our cost per click. That's our target, and we want to get 1,000 visitors to our, in this case, our landing page, which is our opt-in page. All right. So then we also need to put our expenses in here. So the beautiful thing about the simulation, right? Because you can have a funnel, but if you had no expenses, it's going to look great. But the bottom line is, guys, we want to make money. Not only we want to make money, we want to make profits, right? So we have to put our expenses into the simulation software. And so we put our expenses into the simulation software, and you can list them all out however you want, right? And when I sit down with my clients, you give me your expenses. You can give me one total, your monthly total, and then also your annual total. And then we can put that numbers in our software and calculate to see if you're actually going to make a profit off of your funnel. So I added all my expenses in there so you can see that. So here's what we have. So I can hit the simulate button here down the bottom. And remember, we're using the $49 price structure. It's going to work. It's going to work through the system here. It's working. Trust me. It's a little slow, I guess, on the stream, but as we are streaming this, right? And so one of the things you can see here, the number of people are going through. So if I scroll over to the top here, you see we got 1,000 people that went to the league magnet. You got 150 people that are going to actually opt in, right? 15% about 1,000, 150. They're going to opt in. They're going to go to the main offer. You know, of the conversion rates here, the numbers here, the 27 people are going to buy your main offer. Then, 27 people are going to go to the add to cart form, right? And then you're going to get 7 people to actually buy, right? And then they're going to go through the email sequence of 7 people. And then you're going to get one person is going to buy the upsell of $297, right? And then you got no one's going to go for the downsell. And then you have one person potentially going to go for the also for the upsell number 2 for $997, right? And that's going to give us our grand total. As you can see over here in the red, you can see here our cost per lead now is $11.20, right? And typically, to be honest with you, a cost per lead for league matter of that high nature is expensive, right? That is pretty high. Um, but will it work? 240. Our cost per acquisition is $248. Our average order value is $230.86. Return on ad spend is less than 1, right? So which is not good at all. You can see here our revenue is only be $1,600. We're gonna have a monthly net loss profit of close to $16,000 based upon my expenses, right? So my expenses for me, right, dealing with payroll, salaries, and all that other good stuff, expenses, um, my total expenses is 15, almost $16,000, and then you got your merchant fees and your advertising expenses on that. So my total expenses around almost $17,500, right? So with that being said, I'm in the hole. I'm in the hole not only monthly, but also if I would continue this, I would be almost $200,000 in the hole annually, right? As well. So this price structure is not going to work for me, right? And I know I just mentioned that this 11,026 is kind of high, and that is could be because of my conversion rate, right? But hey, I'm not saying I'm gonna knock this out the park, man. There's gonna be a lot of competition out there for the Black Friday. So I want to be conservative, right? I could bump it up to maybe 20%. So if I were to do that, let me show you guys that, right? If I were to do that, to bump this up to say 20%, right? Conversion rate, and then run the numbers again. This is the beauty of this. Then you run the numbers again. Let's give it some time. It's going to show you, right? And so instead of 150 people, right, I should have 200 people going through the funnel. Does that make a difference? Do I go positive on the profits? Right? You see here now, I got 200 people. You can see on the screen. And while we're waiting for this to go through, here we go. So now you can see 20%. All right. Now the cost per lead has come down to $8.40. It's still a little high, right? To be honest with you, you kind of want to be around, less than $6, especially off of Facebook for a lead magnet, right? So I'm still a little high. I could bring it down, but look, I'm at $1.36 for return on ad spend. So from pure advertising, how much money I spend on advertising, right? I'm looking good. I'm making more from average. I'll actually make it more, right, than what I'm spending in advertising. But that's just looking at advertising costs. But what am I looking for? I'm looking for my total profits, right? I'm looking for all my expenses to be covered, right, by this funnel. And it's not being covered by this funnel. I'm only making in $2,277. I'm still in the hole for a monthly profit of $15,000. Yes, it's less, right? But it's still not good enough. So what is that saying? Even at $49 price range, even at this $49 price range. So let me go back to the structure for you. So here, even at this $49 price range, right, which I'm shooting right here, down here, right, the corrected version, right, I'm not making the numbers. I'm not profitable. Okay, with this lead mass. Okay, Claude. So I will put this back to 15% because I want to show you guys something, right? And then we're gonna save that and we're gonna simulate it again. But what I want to show you, I want to do a comparison. Say, okay, now I want to try. Okay, what if I increase the rate? What if I go to $97? Right? That's what I'm gonna go to $97, and then I'm also gonna look at $297. Now I told you before, $297 usually, like, reading real conservative is where you want to start off with, right? That's where you're gonna probably make your profits. But let's see, right? With this 15%, let's see what we're gonna do. So let me switch back to the funnel simulation software. All right, so you can see I switched it back to 15% here while I was on the other screen, and we see we're back down to 0.97 on the return on ad spend. So we're not making any money. So I already met the scenario two, right? We have another scenario. So we're scenario two is where I have increased it to $97, the main offer. Everything else is the same, right? So let's see what's going to happen here. It's loading. So let me show you that. So it's loading the new scenario that I have here. As it loads that, then we're going to hit the simulate button and we're going to see what happens. So, hey, while it is loading, if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to type your questions in the chat and use a Q, please. Use a Q if you have any questions, capital Q, colon, and then, type in your question that way. And I scroll and look. I look for things that have Q. I can filter on it and then I can answer those questions. All right. Okay. So we're here. The simulation software. I don't know my. All right. Hope you guys still there. Look at me having a little glitch here with the connection. But here. So here I want to share with you guys the funnel. All right. Oops. So I'm going to share with you guys the funnel. So 90 cents. So it's the same funnel, 15%, 1,000 visitors are going to come through here, but I changed the price to $97. You can see here the other price of $297 are the same, $997. So let's hit the simulation button. Let's see what happens here. Oops. Maybe I didn't hit it. All right. So we hit the simulation button. We're going to see the numbers come through. It's taking a little bit of time. I think running a simulation and running a live stream is a lot of data. All right, you can see the numbers coming through, 150. The numbers are going to look the same, right? So it's going to look the same because the conversion rates have not changed, right? And so we're going to see if we're going to be profitable. All right, so $97. We remember before our return on ad spend was 0.97. Now we're above 1. So, okay, from an advertising, purely advertising, just looking at the amount of money we put in advertising and the amount of revenue income we get back in return from that advertising cost, we are positive. We're $1.17. So for every dollar we spent, right, we got 17 cents, right? In return. So which is good, but my expenses, man, this is still not covering my expenses. So if you had no expenses, okay, this would be great. You'll make almost $2,000, but you have no expenses, you'll be good, right? But I have expenses, right? I got rent, I have salaries, I got payroll, okay? I got tools and softwares that I got to pay for on a month, subscriptions, all this other stuff I got to pay for, right? On a monthly basis or annual basis, okay? So I have expenses. Right now, it's not making me any money to cover my expenses. There's no need to have a funnel, especially on Black Friday, because the whole part of a Black Friday funnel, or any funnel anyway, but particularly on Black Friday, is to make money, right? To make extra money, right? And to be profitable. And since we only have roughly less than $2,000 to spend on advertising, right? And you can see here, right, the advertising costs are spending is $1,680. If I make the numbers $1.68 cents per click, right? So just under 2 grand. So if that's the case, right, this is not going to work for me. This is not working at all. All right, so let's see what happens if I increase the rate to $297, right? Do I make profit, right? What do you guys think? Put in the chat if you think we're actually going to make profit, a monthly profit with $297, um, with the $297 price range right here, if we're going to make profit based upon this funnel type. Type it in the chat. Love to see what you guys have to say about it. All right. While we're waiting for that, I think our funnel map is loading, is almost done. We'll get back and we'll hit the simulation button. But let me know before I hit the button if you think we're actually gonna make a profit here. All right. So it's loaded. You can see here. This once again. I'll blow it up a little bit bigger for you. $297 right there, right? So we're at $297 main offer. And then our upsell offer, one-time offer went to $997, right? Downsells $349. And then we went $497 for our second one-time offer. So I'm gonna hit the simulation button. All right, starting to simulate. Once again, you still see the same numbers coming through, right? Also, we're gonna make more because we're offering, our price range is higher. But will we be profitable? What's the question, guys? Before you see the funnel, what's the question? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat if you think you're going to be profitable here. All right. I want to know if you think we're going to be profitable. Let me know. This is a guess. This is a friendly game. All right. Let's see. Let's go back. It is done. All right. Are we profitable? No, we are not profitable. Of course, our return on ad spend is at 2. So, for basically every dollar we spend, we're going to get $1.13 back in return. Right, our revenue, monthly revenue is almost $3,500, a little over $3,500, but our monthly profit is negative $14,000. Yes, it's better, but not good enough, man. I do not like red for the month. I do not want to be red for the month. Okay, so what are we gonna do? This sales funnel is not working, right? Claude, this funnel strategy that you showed me doesn't work, right? This doesn't work. This high level out. This is not working. This is not gonna work. It's not gonna work. What are you gonna do? Well, this is what we're going to do, guys, right? We're going to do this. I'm going to cross that one out. We're not going to do that, all right? I'm going to see what happens if I don't do that, if I take the ad spend and go straight to an offer, okay? We're going to go straight to an offer. So in a nutshell, what am I doing? I'm deleting this opt-in. I'm taking this traffic, all right? And I want this traffic to go from there to basically here, which is my offer, right? This is not going to be a thank you page anymore. It's going to be offer. It's going to be offer page. Can't spell. It's going to be my offer page. All right. Now it comes to offer page, right? Now the order page. Now we're going to see what happens. What happens now? Okay. So let me go back to, I got to switch scenarios here. So now we're going to do go back to our funnel map is loading. But what we're going to end up doing while we load, so we're eliminating this offer. Now we're going to see the same price structure, right, to see if it actually works or not, if I can be profitable again. All right, so once this thing finish loading, we're going to go through the same price structure, right, of, $49, $97, and $297, right? See if it works. Okay. All right, here we are. We're back. You can see here the difference now, right? There's no lead magnet. We take the direct same amount of traffic from Facebook, right? Same amount of traffic from Facebook. It's not working very well. Same amount of traffic from Facebook, right? $1,068 a click. Same amount, right? Didn't change anything there. And we have $49. Man, this thing's glitching. We're at $49, $297, right? And then $997, okay? In a nutshell. So let's see. The number should look the same, but maybe different. Maybe. All right, now, how many percent? Now look at here. We got rid of the filter that was taking out some of our potential sales, right? So that's why I kind of eliminated the I eliminated this because I wanted to filter out because this was a 15% conversion rate, right? 15% conversion rate. So I'm already filtered out some people already. They're not going to buy the offer. So what happens if I just got rid of that and put the traffic straight to that, right? Well, now I got 1,000 people going straight to my offer. Oops, not dollar sign. This is the theory behind it, right? Now I have 1,000 people going here instead of 1,000 people going here, and then I'm only getting 150 people to come here. All right. So now I'm sending 1,000 people there. So now what does it look like? So now I got 180 people going through here instead of what I had maybe what I had 150 people. Oops, you can't see what I'm talking about. So I had 150. Originally I had 150 at the main offer at a 15%, right? But now I got 1,000 people. So now I got 180 people that are actually going to go to the shopping cart, right? And then of the 108 people, I got 52 people that are buying. So, how many people think we're going to be profitable in this one? Put it in the chat. Okay. Look at here. Oh, look at here. Looks a lot better, right? A return on ad spend is 10.63, right? So for every dollar we spend, we're gonna get like basically a dime or $10 back in return. Okay. Our cost per acquisition is $229.47, and our average order value is $213.35. But unfortunately, even though I'm just shy of $217 of being profitable for the month by $217, this is a whole lot better. This is a whole lot better. If you agree, give me a hand clap, give me applause. All right. This is a whole lot better. All right. But guess what? It's still not there. So what happens if I go back? Right? Let's go look at this. What if I go to that's $49, right? So what if I look at $97? Let's look at $97. I don't want to do that. Oops. Let's look at $97. Now I gotta fix my erasing here. So we're gonna look at $97. $97 scenario number 2. We'll look at that. It's loading. Now, based upon information, I think you all would agree, right? I think you all would agree that my profit should be in the black at $97, right? Do we all agree on that? Yes or no? Put that in chat if you agree. Put that in the chat if you agree. All right. Let's see here. So here we are. Here's the funnel. We got $97 offer here again, right? Nothing's changed. This is still $297, still $997, and we're still sending we're still sending $1,000 worth of traffic at the cost of $1.68 to the funnel. My expenses are still there. All right. So let's hit simulate and let's see. If you guys find this of interest and you're liking it, please let me know in the chat. Share this for people if you think it is so. One thing I will say in developing this strategy, it's really a beautiful thing because now you got to see the big picture here. You kind of see if your stuff is going to work before you even try it, right? It's like you're lowering the amount of risk right now with your time of building a funnel that's going to fail, and then also with your money, right? So you're killing two birds with one stone with the simulation. That's why we do it. So what do we have? So what do we have, guys? Great. Look at these. Look at this. Look at this. Return on ad spend is 12.12. Wow, right? Revenue was $20,357. Our profit is $2,206. Yes, profit. Yes, I have profit, right? So what does it say? All right, it says, look, I cannot do it. It definitely says that deleting this, all right, deleting the opt-in is the way to go. Deleting the opt-in is the way to go. And I should just delete that and go to a lead funnel. Now, obviously, if I were to go higher, try the 297 things, I'll just make more profit, right? Obviously. But it depends on my offers, right? It depends on my offer. Now, one of the things I'm going to offer is going to be a funnel map template, right? I'm basically going to give away a funnel map template. And it's, here's just an example of one, right? It's gonna look something like this, where I give away this entire template, but inside this template, right, I actually have swipe files and the copywriting stuff that you need in order for your sales funnel. And I'm gonna give that all away. It's fill in the blank template. I'm gonna give that all away, right? That price is at $297. Now I could switch to, oops, I was meant to show you guys this. I was switching stuff in the number. So here's an example of the template that I'm going to try to give away, right? Just an example, right? It's, it's going to each I go through I give everyone the stages of this, and then inside of this funnels, right, I'm going to put in here the notes of the copy that you need for each phase, right? I'm gonna give you examples and all that good stuff. So it's really a swipe file template, right, that you can have to build your own funnel, right? It's all gonna be there. It's basically fill in the blank templates for emails, everything you need, right? The whole layout, the whole blueprint, right? Think of it as a blueprint with everything you need, right? If you were a builder, you got your architect that gives you all the plans, tells you everything you need, tells you the cost of everything, tells you where to go buy everything, and here's everything, right? How much is that we worth for you? You're not doing any of the planning, but you have it all. You can go do it yourself. That's the best what I'm going to give them, right? I'm giving it this at $297 value, right? And so, but why I could go to, I could go to, right, $297, and that's what would be worth the value, right? But I'm gonna probably do a discount, but just so you guys see it, I want you guys to see a scenario here. So I'm gonna actually go back and I'm gonna actually run the scenario 3 where we're at $297. All right, just so that you can see it in a nutshell what it's gonna look like. Okay. And to see the numbers and this the difference. So if you have an offer, let's say you got something that you know that's your main offer that we talked about here, right? Your main offer here, and it's something valued at maybe $1,000, right? Then maybe you discount it to 297 if it's still profitable, right? So that's what that's the power of the simulation. So if I were to offer this, here's a 297 offer, right? And I'm going to go 997, which I will eventually do, but for Black Friday, I'm probably not going to do it. But I want to show you the numbers. Okay, let's hit the numbers up. Hit the simulate button. All right. We're crushing it now, man. 297, making $15,000 just off that front offer, right? Only spending roughly less than $2,000 in advertising costs, right? And here what we have. Oh, sorry. Here's what we got. Um, simulate, right? So our simulation numbers. Look at our order value up $604, right? A return on ad spend 20.51, right? We're bringing in $34,000, right? Our profit is close to $16,000 a month. Our annual profit is $234,000 a month. This from this funnel, we did $297, right? Well, guess what? I will go to that funnel. I will do the 297 funnel, but for Black Friday, I want to offer this as a discount, right? Because this funnel template I'm going to give away is valued at $297, but I'm going to offer it at $100 discount for Black Friday only. See what I'm saying? Because I definitely want to go this route. I definitely want to go this route. Okay, long term. All right. So that's that. So I want to show you another quick thing. So just real quick, right? Just do a comparison, right, of the different scenarios on this range, just so you can see the difference here. Actually, you know what? I actually have this printed out, so I'll go and show you, right? And so just real quick, here was our original leads and sales conversion, right? With the lead magnet, right? At $49, $297, $297, right? 97, not 297. You can see here, negative 15,000, a negative another 15,000, even at 97, a negative 14,000. It got better, but wasn't great. So here's a no lead magnet, right? What we just showed. Here we are at $49, right? I'm negative profit of $217, right? But with $97, I make a profit of $2,206, right? And if I went to $297, I made a profit of $15,898, right? So as you can see, right, obviously this is the best price here. If that works, it lines up for you where your main offer is like $1,000 and you want to do $297 and do it, right? Because it's everyone knows it costs that much, right? But I'm gonna say my funnel is 297. My funnel template swipe file is gonna be 297, right? I'm gonna discount it by $100. So I'm gonna pick this scenario here. I'm picking this scenario here, right? You can see what um the ad the return on ad spend was, right? 1063 versus 1212 versus 2051, right? Significant difference. Cost per click is still $1.68 for each scenario, right? And so you can see what's going on there. So that's the funnel I'm picking. But guess what? I want to just show you guys one more thing, if I can, right? Because going back to the funnel map, one of the things, going back to my funnel selection, right? One of the things that you can do sometimes, if you have a high end funnel, or I should say, you have a high end offer. Let's say you're right around $300 to $2,000 in one of your main offers. Okay. So remember I just talked about maybe you have an offer that's $1,000, but you usually can't quite discount the 297 because it's not going to be profitable for you, right? It's not going to work out. So I want to share with you guys another scenario, and which is if you're in this price range, remaining your offers, right? One of the things you can do, if you enjoy public speaking, right, which I think you should start liking to do because it's going to be required, is do the webinar lead conversion sales funnel, right? And what is that going to look like? And I want to kind of share with you guys what that looks like. Um, if we were to do that, what the numbers would look like. And most webinars that people do are not profitable when you send straight advertising to it because you're sending them to basically a lead magnet and then you got to wait 5, 7, 15, 20 days, whenever your webinar is going to be, right? In order to have the webinar to make the cost. So by that time, you might, and the numbers are not always not that good because you don't have 100% participation of those signing up. So what I ended up doing was I really, really thought deep about this, right? And I came up with a funnel that I call the webinar lead and conversion sales funnel. And what it is, and let me share that with you guys here. I'll show you at a high level, right? I kind of showed that to you before. There we go. But what it is very simply is this. You got your traffic, you're going to send to your webinar registration page. They're going to opt in, right? And then they're going to go down, and you're going to send them a confirmation, and then you're going to go through your normal webinar type of stuff, activity, right? Here's the difference. Typically, this part of the webinar funnel is not there, right? You go here, you opt in, you wait to go live to sell them something. But what I've done is once they opt in, instead of normal thank you page confirmation only, make sure you bookmark and add this webinar to your calendar. I'm also going to say, hey, by the way, I know we got to wait a little bit of time, right, before we actually go live with the webinar, right? And we not get to talk one on one, you and I get to talk. But hey, I have an offer here for you, right? And this is offered so that you can get up to speed quicker and quickly, and then we can talk about it during the live webinar if you have any questions about it. I have this offer, and this offer is going to be this, right? And whatever this offer price is going to be, right? And then we're going to go back to the same um we're going to go back to the same pricing structure that we did before for our leads and conversion. We're going to either use $7, $49, $97, $297, whichever one makes us money. Okay. So that's what I want to kind of show you guys, right? I want to kind of show you guys that. So we have this. So we still go to pricing structure. We go to OTO in one, downsell, another OTO, upsell, and then thank you page, right? And based upon that, hopefully we make money because what we're trying to do is just cover the ad cost for getting people to register. That's the whole purpose of this, right? So hopefully the $7 funnel works when we do that. So let me go back, let me go to that scenario, funnel type scenario, and we're going to run the numbers. All right. Let me show you what it looks like. So here's the software scenario here. Right, we're going to send 1,000 visitors to the webinar registration page. Right, we're going to go for a 30% opt-in rate, which is about industry standard. Right, they're going to get the webinar confirmation page, and then they're going to see the offer. Right, and then the offer is going to be $7. So we're going to do the $7 offer structure here. Right, so we're going to go $7.97, and then down sell of 2 payments of $49, and then one more upsell of $297. Right, so that's what you're going to see here. Right, $97, and then $97, and then $49, 2 payments of $49, and then one final upsell of $297, right? So that's what we're going to do. And then those that register, right, obviously once they register, they're going to go get their webinar confirmation email to give them the link, right? And then we're sending roughly 50% of people attend the webinar, right? And so we said 40% going to go to the link to the live webinar, and then they're going to see our offer. Our final offer here, just so we're key, is through the webinar is going to be $1,997, just around $2,000, right? And the reason why we're doing that is so that the funnel works. All right, just trust me on that, right? So here's hit the simulate button. And here we go. Our cost per lead is $560, right? Which is good, right? Which is really, really good. which is great actually for a webinar. You could maybe be worth to spend a little bit more. But look at here, even if it's not, if we get up to close to $12, right? I think we're still gonna make money on this. Okay. Um, our return on ad spend is 15.24. Our revenue was $25,603. Our profit is $7,312, right? And our revenue is $307,000 for the year. And then our monthly profit is $88,000. Woo, man. So maybe I should do this, right? Maybe I should do this. Well, this looks real good. I'm not gonna lie, this looks real good. This is actually better than the other scenario that I showed you guys, right? Um, this one here. Oh, you guys can see it. This scenario here, right, where we get the no lead, right? The one I said we're gonna go with here. This is the winner. This is the one that won. I want to highlight this. This is the one we're going with right here. This is the winner, right? So you can see here, the profit was for the month was 2,000 something, right? Where we're looking at 7,000 before, and then our annual profit was 38,000, right? And where we're looking at 88,000 before for annually. So it's different. So if that funnel really works, so if this webinar lead conversion funnel works, then maybe I do that. Maybe I do that because it only got for $7, right? So I'm actually going to do both. So I'm actually going to do this funnel as a bonus. I'm actually going to do this funnel for Cyber Monday. Actually, I'm going to try to kick this one off for Cyber Monday, so you guys can kind of see both funnels and see how they work. All right, now am I going to do well on it or not? So I just kind of want to show you the numbers, right? So I'm going to try to kick both of these off, but for sure I'm going to kick off the no lead magnet leads conversion funnel for Black Friday. So that's what we're going to focus on. The bonus would be if I get the leads and conversion webinar funnel done to do that as well. All right. So we'll try to do both, but definitely the Black Friday one because this is the Black Friday marketing challenge. Now I'm just adding another challenge to the whole challenge on top of the challenge. I should probably call it the Cyber Monday challenge now. So, but anyway, we're going to see how that works. All right. Because hey, because this let me just show you this lead conversion funnel one, right? This leads conversion funnel one, right? If this works, this brings the numbers that it's supposed to bring in. Here's the scenario. I didn't show it. So we got the $7 scenario, right? Which is what we just saw, right? $7,000 in profit, 88,000, right? And then if I go to $49, right? Now the reason why I don't want to go too high on the initial price offering, at least that's what I'm thinking. And I don't know until I test it, right? And I got to test, but my initial thought would be, hey, if I can make money and make it work with $7, that's a no enough entry to go from, hey, I went from a free registration to, oh, why not try it for $7? It's going to help me get the results I need. I don't got to wait to the live webinar 15 days from now or however long it's going to be, right? Right. So that is a low introductory offer that can kick off to more and it's profitable. Boom. So you could go to $49 and you could do scenarios with $297. I didn't do that one, right? But look at that. If I do $49, I mean, I'm making nice, nice profit, right? Nice profits a month. So what I'm just gonna do $7. We're gonna try this one for Cyber Monday. See what that works. If I get it in, get enough time to do both of them, right? So that's a challenge for me. It's a challenge for Black Friday now, and now I got a challenge for Cyber Monday. But we're gonna combine it into the Black Friday marketing challenge. Okay. So that's high level. That's high level. So guys, so going back so our funnel selection here. So we're selecting the no lead magnet leads conversion funnel, right? With the price range of $97. So we go $97 to $297 and $997, right? And so if I were to go back to the homeworks that I told you to do, right? What are my offers here? Okay, so what am I offering? So just to completely write this out for you in this stage here. So I can write this better. I need to put my whiteboard down instead of having this. I'm going to write this in blue. So my offer here is going to be my funnel map template. All right, which is going to have all the swipe files. We'll be filling the blank. Boom, you can just take it. It's all your entire blueprint. I should probably call it funnel map blueprint. I'll call it blueprint. My funnel map blueprint is going to be what I'm going to give away. All right. And then my other offer is going to be a course for my $97. So for my 297, I'm going to do a course. So let me just show you. So let me just circle this. I'm actually going to just so he's highlighted, right? So this is what we're doing. This is what I'm picking. So then my offer here is going to be a course, my marketing funnel profits course. Okay. And then I'll be the downsell. And then my last offer here is going to be a custom funnel blueprinting session, strategy session. And that's going to be for a price of $997. Okay. So that's my offer. That's what I'm doing. It looked like it works, right? So now going back, we have completed all three of these steps, right? So now for this week, our planning stage is done, right? We have completed step one, right? We've done step two, and now we've done step three. All right. So we have a funnel, right? That's going to work. That's going to make us profitable. All right. Now, once again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, right? So if you register for the free marketing challenge, right? If you go to the link that's below this page, below in this post for this, right? You're going to be taken to a registration page that's free. Just giving your name, email address, and you'll get access to the back office, the membership portal, where all the resources that you will need will be there for you in order to, go through these steps. So if you want to go along with me through these steps, then all the information will be there for you. And so it'll be right there in the back office. All right. So if you need anything, it also allows you to, one more thing I want to add to this. When you do register, right? And if you want to actually have me, if you want to actually have me walk you through, simulate your funnel that you pick, right? With in my simulation software, right? You and I can sit down together for about 30 minutes or so, 30, 45 minutes, and we'll go through the simulation software. You'll give me your expenses, right? And we'll put the expenses in there and we'll see if your funnel is profitable. And we'll make sure that you have a profitable funnel before you kick off, right? But you have to join, right? The membership, right? Become a member of this free challenge, right? In order to get access to my calendar. And then obviously it's going to be some of a charge. It's not going to be free. I'm not doing it for free, right? It's going to be $97, right? You and I sit down for half an hour, 45 minutes, and I'll help you simulate this, right? We'll go through it and simulate your expenses and make sure you're going to be profitable, right? And then at the end of that funnel, I'll make sure you get access to the funnel. And so you can have, you can, run the numbers or make some changes on your own, right? So that's just for simple $97, right? That's it. But you got to join the funnel for free, right? In order to get access to that, this service. Okay. Hopefully that's clear. You have any questions? Do we have any questions from anyone? Please put them in the chat. We are almost done with today. We are done with today, guys. We are done. We are looking at now. If I go back, so we've done our live stream here. That's done. We've done our live here, and our live here. So now looking at the calendar, right? So I'm gonna come back live again. We're gonna start building. We're gonna start building the funnel. Now that we know what funnel we're gonna go, we're gonna start building the funnel. We're gonna build a funnel on Monday, and then on Wednesday, we'll come to you live, right, to show you how to build the funnel, and then we'll come back again on Friday the 18th to finish up the build, and then I'm gonna probably we're gonna launch it on the 20th here, right? So I'm gonna come back. So we're gonna build a funnel this upcoming week. 3 days. We got to build this funnel out and have it ready to go, so we can launch it on Sunday the 20th to get this stuff going. All right, because that's the week, man. Black Friday's coming up, the week of the 20th, right? So we got to launch it and see how it goes. And I'll come back live again on that Monday, and then maybe the live again on that Tuesday to see how the funnel's doing and see if we can work on the optimization stage. All right. So that's it for now, guys. God bless you all. If you have any questions, once again, just type a Q in the comments with a colon. I'll get back to you. Or you can go straight to register for the free challenge. And then in there, you have other ways to act our support ticket office as well. All right. All right, guys, that's it for now. I got some good ones going on here, so we're gonna close this out. I look forward to seeing you guys on Monday. God bless you and have a blessed weekend.